Hi, Andrea Donaldson with InterOcean Capital. I am the VP of Retirement Plans, and today I'm here to talk to you about something important you shall be aware of. It is the Savers Tax Credit. There's always fun little tidbits that are kind of hidden underneath that we want to make sure you're aware of for you to take advantage of if they're available to you. I'm going to share my screen. Bear with me 1 minute as I pull up the presentation. There we go. So we're going to review some of the details of how the tax savers credit works and if you are eligible for it, and then how to take advantage of it. So just in full disclosure, this presentation is just really educational in nature. This is really not any type of recommendation. If you have any specific questions, because it is tax related, please do talk to your tax professional to make sure that this meets your specific needs and goals. The tax savers credit. So to prepare for the future and get money back at tax time, the IRS has given you the opportunity and rewarding you if you, as a participant and employee of the CRIT retirement program, put your own money into the 401k plan. In essence, you're deferring and participating in the CRIT retirement plan. You have the ability to get a portion of the money that you defer back as a tax credit on your tax return. There are kind of some stipulations to be able to qualify. So depending upon your income and tax filing status, you could get back up to 50% of the first $2,000 you contribute to your retirement plan, or 50% of the first $44,000 if you happen to be married and filed jointly. So as you can see, there's a lot of tax things that are kind of behind this. So you definitely want to work with your CPA, or when you're doing your tax filing, a lot of the programs will have this available and information updated for you to take advantage of it. So really, in essence, it really works like a rebate. You put money in, we're going to give you a rebate back as a tax credit then at the end of the year when you file your taxes. So this is available for the 2022 plan year. So what I will do is I will go over some of the things of, well, am I even eligible to get this tax credit? Of course, there's always guidelines that the IRS has and whether or not you are able to take this tax credit. So let's review them. You have to be at least age 18. You have to be not claimed as a dependent on another person's return. So sometimes the younger folks, perhaps their parents are still putting them on as a dependent. Well, you can't be on a dependent. You have to be filing your own individual taxes to be able to get this tax credit. By all means, there's some information that I provided for you that if you happen to be, a student, there's some guidelines there that you're not a student. So what does that mean? What's the definition of being not a student? You're considered a student if you, in any part of 5 calendar months of the tax year that you're a student. So you have to be enrolled in some type of education for at least 5 months out of the calendar. You were enrolled as a full-time student at a school, or took a full-time or a farm training course given by a school or state, county, or local government agency. So just to be aware of some of the stipulations. Again, we're always happy to help you, and your CPA tax professional can help you as well. All right, let's talk about some of the guidelines to be able to get the credit, because it is, as you can see, a tiered rate. So for 2022, which you'll be filing your taxes this year in 2023, this is how it works. So you'll be able to get 50% of your contribution up to the maximum. If you're married filing jointly and your aggregated income is more than $41,000, is not more than $41,000. If you are filing as head of household, not more than $30,750. Or if you're filing any other way, independent, then it's $20,500. So you can see it's tiered. And as that tiered rate works, then you can go down to 20%, 10%. And then unfortunately, let's just say if you're married, filing jointly, and you together make over $68,000, we don't qualify for those, for the tax credit for participating in the 401k plan. And you can see the different limits here as well. Head of household, the cap out at $51,000. And then if you're a single filer, then it's $34,000. So it's tiered in there to give you that information. If you have any specific questions, wondering what was my annual comp, you'll want to look on your W-2 compensation under your gross comp to determine what your annual comp is for that year. and definitely work with your tax professional if you are eligible. For 2023, those numbers did go up. We did have some cost of living adjustments. So please do pay attention. So if, for 2023, if you're not enrolled in the plan and you meet one of these categories, obviously we want everybody to participate in the 401k plan, by the way. One of the other topics we'll talk about is why to participate in your 401k plan. But this is one of the benefits is the savers tax credit. So for this year, here are the new limits for this year. So $43,500 for married, $32,625 if you're head of household, and then all others is $21,750. You are capping out then at these rates here at $73,000, $54,750, and $36,500. So take a look at your gross income. Determine whether or not you fit in these categories. Please take advantage of the opportunity to get this tax credit. Again, work with your tax professional because this is a credit, not a deduction. There's a big difference between credits and deductions when you're filing your tax. So when you get a credit, it is dollar for dollar credit on your tax return. Okay. Now, of course, we talked about making sure that you do enroll. Right now, perfect time. So there's no time like the present, right? To go ahead and start saving in the CRIT retirement program. And if you're eligible for the tax savers credit, please take advantage of that. I put some resources here for you as well. We will make sure that this presentation is sent out, but you'll be able to go to irs.gov or to your human resource department to learn more about the savers tax credit if you need additional details. If you're not enrolled and you need to get enrolled, please do get started today. Don't hesitate and go to transamerica.com. See your HR representative for an enrollment form, or you can call Transamerica directly. The number's right there at 1-800-401-8726. And if you're already enrolled, don't forget to take the tax credit into consideration. And that concludes our presentation for today. I do want to let you know that we are always here for you at InterOcean Capital to reach out to us with any questions that you may have regarding anything financially related, anything pertaining to the CRIT retirement program. You can reach myself directly at adonaldson@iofinance.com, or just call us here at the office. We have one direct line for everybody here in the office, and it's 480-483-3489. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time today, and I'll talk to you soon.